Hi guys, here's the new rubber gaiter for the gear stick. If you like the videos, like them, subscribe. I've got a lot more coming. When you take the plastic cover off, take your gear knob off first, and then I'll do a video on moving the central console anyway, because I've got some more to do. You just put a plastic trim tool or a plastic credit card, well, store card. I've got the old Union card here. Put that up the side. It takes two hands, and as you feed it through, pull it up with your other hand from the middle. This will pop up out the way. So your job will be undo the 4 Phillips screws and that black clamp just there, and there's a silver clamp just behind, which is your chrome trimming bit there. They come in two, so they clamp the leather gaiter in between. Obviously you have to make sure when you undo that, tools you're going to need: sharp knife, scissors, and a Phillips screwdriver and glue. And I'll show you, I'll talk you through what I did then. Made sure I took the clamp off, put the plastic cover down, and I put the gaiter down because they come pre-cut, but I had to recut a few of them. That's the old one. So I measured, marked it, and what I've done, I put the cover down on a wooden chopping board, and that's when I sliced the leather on the wooden chopping board. You can use a piece of wood, something to press down on, not the kitchen table or the sideboard, so you don't scratch it and damage it. And a sharp pair of scissors, because as you get into your tabs, you could cut down there or recut the slices. You can see there's a few different cuts. So then, when you find out which way you've got to have it, the plastic clamp that goes in first, you pull the rubber over the top of that into all your slots then, and then you slide the chrome cover over. That will go over the top here. Squash them together. You squash these two together. There's a pin there and there's a pin there and a pin here. That hole pushes them and clamps them together, and then you can put the 4 screws in. Obviously you have to remember that goes on that way, so to get that end2 at the bottom, you've got to turn it over and make sure you've got the right clamps. Don't put it on upside down like I did the first time, then I had to take it all off. Now after that, when this gaiter comes, the rubber gaiter, it doesn't come the same as that on the end. Them very ends go to points. If I can, is it focusing? There, they go to a very sharp point. So I have to cut the ends off. The ends off. Let me put that there. These here, they come to a sharp point. The triangle on the top. So I just put them and trim them down. And then what I did when I peeled that inside out, I had to pull, if I can get this, it's a bit harder, there it is, hold on, just put my other hand in, there it is, that is inside, it's about 3/4 of an inch thick that way, and about 1 inch across. And then what you would do, I did the back base first, I put it together, so I got a bit of weight. Hold on. So I got a bit of weight holding that up, and then what I did then, after, because I peeled it out and peeled that off, that plastic goes onto holds onto the gear stick here. I peeled that off, and then I pushed that up. Obviously, that's got the weight of the keeping the cone shape. And what you do, you push it up as far as you can, and you can just see on this one there, it needs to come up to about there. You can see where it's bent there. And then when you get it there, while they're all sticking up, you have a look. This has a semicircle in the top, and that's when all these were sticking up. I got it to the right height here. Pushed the ends over to make sure that's the correct length where I've got to. And then what I did, is I put a layer of glue around inside, and with my Phillips screwdriver, what I was using, I just press the ends over. Do not press it over with your finger, because I use super glue, just stick your finger to it. So just press it over with your screwdriver, push it down. Obviously when you press it, excess glue is going to come out. Then I use a big thick rag, wipe the glue round so it spread it round, and it stuck down. And what I did then, I just put this in the boot of the car, or trunk, depending on what you call it, to dry overnight. I didn't leave it inside, you don't want it in the room because of the fumes of the glue. And then you just come to place it on, and hopefully it all goes on nice and easy. A bit difficult with one hand, as I'm sure you can all agree there. Oh, my camera, and then push that down, give it a bit of a tap, that's in. Then screw your gear knob on. Obviously I'm in the passenger seat, that's how you want it. And just tidy that up. Looking at that, that's all right, got a bit of movement, it's not catching, so there's plenty of movement round there. It looks smart, I like to think so. I suppose if you wanted to, you could probably push a bit more lever down to make it a bit tighter, but then you've got to think of changing gears. I like it, that's nice. I hope you like it, guys. If you like it, do that, subscribe, and remember, if you haven't got proper trimming tools, use a plastic card. You know, get down into the corners like that and start it. Obviously you need to put some pressure on here, grab it there, pulling up, while pulling up with this card. Oh, there you go, it's come out. It's been on and off a few times. And then obviously you move your gear stick first before you do that, give yourself some room, and that comes off, and you can start do the job. And that's it. Hope you enjoy it, guys. Like, subscribe, and that's the gaiter. And then click the bell. I've got some more coming. I've got the short shift changer to do from DDM Works. And also, when I had this unit come, I had it off somebody, touch screen, there wasn't an extra wire which you click in, you have to mark it, so I could use the steering wheel controls for the radio. So I've got that wire, so I'm going to be putting it on. So I'll do a video of pulling all this out. Bye now.